quickly understand what's been the voter turnout so far. Let's start with Purnia. Purnia is about 9.36% at 9 a.m. So it's steady. It was about 65.4%. So Purnia has got to breach that 65% number and get it closer to the 70%. Gautam Budh Nagar, Noida. My vote is here too. I'll go after our broadcast. But yes, nearly 12% turnout, so that's steady. 9 a.m., 12% turnout, 11.57%. Last time it was just 60.5%, lower than the rest of this entire region. Should it be more this time? We'll have to wait and watch. Ghaziabad is again near about 11% by about 9 a.m., 55.9% the last time around. So this time, is it going to do better? Is this region going to do better? We got to wait and watch. Mathura, again, 61% the last time around. It's 10% now. The Met Department has predicted heat wave across all these regions, and that's why voters better do cast your vote sooner than later. 12.28%, very steady. Meerut, Arun Govil is on the ticket here, and 64.3% turnout. Last time around, it's higher, steadily getting into the near the 20% mark there. Now, Ajmer again, people are coming out early. Nearly 12% here at 9 a.m. In Ajmer, 67.3% was the voter turnout the last time around. The heat wave will play a factor, along with, of course, the Katai ka season. 12% in Jalore at this point. We'll look at Rajasthan. It's very interesting. The BJP is defending in a lot of seats. Will it be able to retain them? It's a big question. We'll talk about it in just a bit. Jodhpur again, 10.45%, nearly about 11%. Last time it was about 69% voter turnout. So this becomes an interesting mix. Let's dial it back, bring it back to Bengal for the moment, and then we'll go to Rajasthan. Bengal, interesting. North Bengal over. We're coming towards Central Bengal now, Zaka.
Yeah,
BJP
these three
defending
seats, Darjeeling, Balurghat, Raniganj, these are of course still in North Bengal. We're coming towards the central part. But Balurghat, I just wanted to add that point about why Shukanta Majumdar, the state BJP president, he won last time. There wasn't much difference in vote share between BJP and TMC. BJP had 45%, TMC had a little over 42%. But if you look at the outstanding vote, the remaining vote, 9% was with the Congress and the left and 3% others. So if you add this, that's 12% vote. Even if the opposition candidate pulls off 1 or 2% here and Shukanta is not able to turn out the vote that he got last time around, then he's in trouble. So every vote matters. This is a big fight. This is again a constituency where the CAA issue has great resonance. It has 20% plus Muslim population, 20% plus Dalit population. So this is a big prestige battle for the sitting state president of the Bengal BJP. But I just want to quickly show you the phase that's voting today, the three seats, that's Darjeeling, Balurghat and Raniganj. How it was as far as the BJP is concerned, both vote share, we'll show this on our AR, both vote share and seat share. The BJP, of course, defending all three seats. If you were to take an aggregate of all three seats, the BJP won all three of them at 48, almost 50% vote share. So half the vote in these three seats went to the BJP. The TMC had only about a third. But I think the critical factor in these three seats is going to be the Congress left, which had 13%, and others who had 4%. So that's 17% vote share, almost a fifth of the vote that's outstanding. That didn't go to either of the two leading candidates, either BJP or to the TMC. Look at the vote share as well. If you look at it, it'll show you why this is critical for the BJP. Darjeeling seat, where Raju Bista has been repeated, the sitting MP has been repeated. There was a lot of talk about Harsh Shringla being fielded from there, but the BJP decided to go with the incumbent MP. Again, it's going to be a game of margins. These are all, low margin seats where the vote difference could be less than 1%, less than 2%. So every vote counts, and particularly so for the BJP because it's defending all three seats.
Yes, it does have a 14% gap with the Trinamool in this place, but it will set the tone for all the rest of Bengal. And last time we showed how it's a pure shift of the left bastions towards the BJP, whereas Trinamool is trying to hold on to some of its own turfs. Quick chat on Bengal. Nalin joins us here in the studio. Javed Ansari with us, Rahul Shivshankar. Much to talk about here, the BJP playing defense, or do you think these seats are comfortable? The first 6 seats, phase 1 and 2 together for the BJP.
So Anand, I have just, talking about Bengal, I've just come back from Calcutta this week. And the conversations in Calcutta and around the region there are that the BJP seems to be on the upswing in West Bengal at the moment. This is a change from what happened in Bengal after the BJP lost very heavily in the assembly elections. And essentially what's happening is that there is a sense that there is a large anti-incumbency against Mamata Banerjee, which is manifesting itself with all the anti-Mamata forces kind of coalescing around BJP, which is helping a BJP revival of some sort. Now, how many seats that turns into, we have to see. These three areas, these three seats which are going to vote in West Bengal, the BJP had about 48% of the vote share here last time, as the magic wall shows. So I think the BJP has more to defend here. But overall, I think the BJP is across Bengal seems to be gaining ground as the anti-Mamata force.
What is the perception? Like, is it Sandesh Khali? What is it?
I think it is, to my mind, it is significantly a reflection of anti-incumbency against Mamata. And because there is no other force that is opposing Mamata or no other relevant force which can seriously challenge Mamata. So the left has got decimated, the Congress is basically non-existent. So anybody who is opposed to Mamata seems to be coalescing towards BJP, whether they like BJP or not.
Yeah. So they are all gravitating. It's anti-Mamata vote that could perhaps help the BJP there. Quick word on Bengal.
So the BJP is almost kind of emerging as the anti-establishment party in Bengal.
Yeah. We'll talk.
They've clearly established themselves as the main force, main oppositions against Mamata, and for left and Congress is an existential issue. If they fail to win a single seat, it will be a repeat of what happened in the assembly elections. Of course, the Congress won one by-election, and Mamata ensured that she acquired the MLA, then went and joined her party. So for these two parties, Bengal will now essentially just be a battle between TMC and BJP, and the others may not also be all.
I want to add something to what Javed is saying. One of the things that was very interesting to me in travelling in Bengal was that there is a schism, it seems, at the lower levels in Trinamool between those on the succession, and that seems to be helping BJP. So it's not so much just the anti-establishment thing, but also there are a lot of people who are unhappy with the succession plans and so on. So there is a kind of, at the lower levels of the cadre and at the second and third tier levels of the Mamata Banerjee party, there is a...
So there is a rift. Not everybody is warmed up to Abhishek as much as, and there are others who believe that they should have gotten...
So there's an opportunity here for BJP which is kind of capitalizing on that for that reason.
Will it do it or not? We have to wait and watch. Rahul, quick one.
I think a party that has already got 40% of the vote share, you can't say is still establishing itself. It has established itself as the other pole in the...
No, they're larger, the anti-establishment.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. They've already established themselves as the other pole, whichever way you look at it. I think fundamentally what is actually happening on the ground, and you have to look at what Mamata has been saying repeatedly. She is very, very, very careful about constantly talking about the woman vote. Sandesh Khali has had an impact. It has had an impact, and there is an optical aspect of this. There are videos that are circulated, speaking to a couple of friends of mine, of this chap who was seen to be one of the favoured boys of the TMC apparatus crying. The second most important aspect of this election is that it is a very itty-bitty election. 7 phases. And that, if you've noticed what the TMC has been saying, the TMC is the only party that has been raising questions about the way the phases have been sort of distributed. And I think all of that means that the BJP has enough opportunity under the cover of massive security to assure its voters that they can come out and press that button. I think at the end of the day, what is going to make the difference is whether it will be, as the BJP once asked, chup chap, kamal chap. You saw a little interaction a short while back with our reporter there on the ground. And I think she was being a little ahead of herself, cheeky a little bit, by kind of trying to sense who they were voting for, and they were absolutely
guarded.
It tells you And there is a in political philosophy, people just do not want to bring themselves to say that they are in this camp or that kind. The retribution factor is very
At no point do they want to
There
be
are
seen as
consequences.
openly supporting
There are
somebody.
very serious consequences in Bengal for
Yes.
Absolutely.
making your
Yes, and we
choices
saw it.
public.
We saw it in those 48 hours
And
post
this is true
2021,
of
and we
Bengal
saw it
for a
even
long
after.
time.
Yeah,
we
This is
saw
a
it
kind
even
of
after.
pathology.
Yeah, it's pathological, and somehow violence has been normalized as far as Bengal is concerned.
More
Let's quickly
violence.
shift. I'm going to check